do this anyhow. I'm out here with you know who. We don't know who he is, but it's okay. We're going to introduce him shortly. Uh, I'm sure. But today we had a big day on the ranch. We got some big projects going. The crew was out hustling today. We brought in some other crew. This place was happening, busy, just people going everywhere. So it's kind of cool. It's like spring is here. So I'm down to like a vest. This is crazy. So out here riding my little buddy, and I also got a couple other little buddies out here. We don't have our little tiny special guest tonight, but we have um, a relative of hers is here, her mother, and we also have Calistanza, who's here. I think most people call her Callie, but we have a special name for her here, Calistanza. I think it's a little more ranchy. It's like Bonanza and different stuff. Like it's cool. It's like a status thing. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna maybe, are you guys want to come out here? We can maybe stand like right over here. We're just gonna share a little bit about what we're learning. So what the reason we brought this up tonight is um, they're like, hey, when you ride your horse tonight, because I've been riding pretty consistent. They're like, can you talk us through your thoughts? Like, don't just ride them and then say you're softening them and then get off and put them away. Can you ride through the steps? Like, okay, you're softening them, but what are you thinking? Are you trying to push your shoulder over? Are you picking up your hand? Like, what are your expectations, your thoughts? Like, do a training session with him mentally with us. So I just finished with that. Um, that's why I wasn't on earlier. I was live for these gals. So we're going to let them hop on the stream here. I'm going to come down here just a little bit, get a little better angle. There we go. Now, please understand, um, I was not in this vest earlier today. I promise you, I looked like a hobo earlier. So if they look a little rough, this is, they've been hustling today. So last night, was it last night was reality? Yeah, the welding. And let me tell you about the holy smokes. Wow. Did we get a lesson? I should have called some welding buddies. I ended up calling my dad. Actually, Calistanza did to bail us out. She's like, Steve, this isn't looking good. I think you need to what's that one? Are they trying to win $1 million? And you can call a friend or ask the audience or whatever. It's like, you best phone a friend. Like, make it G. Actually, I'm going to call him for you. So he talked us through it. It's the first time. So I'm always telling these kids, like, I'll help them and all, but if it's something I think they can find online, like just like Google it or YouTube it. And so it was funny during conversation with my dad. He's just like, he doesn't even tell me to YouTube it. He's just like, you'll figure it out. It's great in a nice way. He's like, well, you'll just have to figure it out. So I'm like, Dad, is there a YouTube video I can watch or anything? He's like, I don't know. You'll figure it out. Just do it. And then I asked him enough times, how about this? How about this? How about this? And then finally I got some like the detail that I was missing, and then bam, that thing welded up in like 30 seconds. Like we welded that thing, but we were up there for like 30 minutes trying to get that thing to fire properly. Anyway, I probably shouldn't be saying that. Let's get to these girls here. They're going to share a little bit. I'm going to flip this camera around, and they're going to share a little bit about what they're working on with their horses. Who would like to go first? Okay. So Callie's gonna go first. Whoa, she's way out there. Let me get up here closer. Way out there. Okay. Kara's gonna go back in the corner when she does hers. Okay, go ahead, Callie.
So something that I'm working on with myself is that I try and skip a lot of stuff in the beginning, and then it all ends up eventually falling apart. And then I have to pick up the pieces, and it's a lot harder than if I would have just done it correct in the beginning.
Cool. So, like, what's an example of maybe a piece that you're thinking that you might have missed that you feel like you have to pick up later?
For example, is my dun horse. She's just really stocked up because I never actually committed to getting her to like fully commit to moving, and so now it's a little bit hard to convince her.
Gotcha. So, like in the beginning, you didn't maybe want her to roll her out as much because you were a little worried, but now because you didn't roll her out, now you're getting to worry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it makes sense though, right? When she first got here, like she's kind of volatile a little bit at certain moments, and we didn't really know when and where. So it's like, well, be real careful. So you were careful almost too much. Right now, it's coming back.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. But it's hard to say, you know, going back, you might have maybe broke her loose a little more, but at the same time, too, like you're pretty cautious about it because you just didn't know. Okay. Hold on. We're going to back way up here because Kara wants the distance. You'll have to talk louder. She got her winter bibs. You can tell who does all the work around here. It's not me or Callie. Look at that work clothes. There it is.
Been crawling around.
We've literally been in the dirt, upside down, digging. It's just been ridiculous what we've been doing. So she's fully committed. All right, ta-da!
All right, it's warm.
It's warm.
It was 50 cents.
50 cents.
Yeah, so this year I'm putting a lot more concentrated time on my next young horse. So everyone's seen my roan horse. She's 5 this year, so she's not a baby anymore. There's a lot of things that have come up in the last year, her like big adult year, that I don't love, and I was kind of wondering why things were turning out that way because I felt like they were really good the first year. And now I have my 3-year-old boy that I'm riding, and he's bred a little different, and I know a lot more, and I'm not in the newborn phase of motherhood, so I'm a little bit fitter and stronger.
You got your core
smarter.
back. Smarter. You got your core back.
I'm a lot less distracted by baby stuff, so I can kind of get into it. But with him, I'm super excited. A lot of the things that I've worked on with my other horse come a lot more naturally to him. And then I am a better rider, so I'm able to foster those good behaviors more now than before. So before it was double negative. The horse wasn't super keen on it, and I wasn't great at showing her. And now I have a horse that's naturally coming to it, and I'm able to help him. And it's coming together so nice. So what Steve told me with him, he saw me ride him a little bit, was he's like, it looks super good. Don't get in his way. Like just let him be good and come to those maneuvers naturally. He gave me some tips on how to like tweak things and help him get better in what he's already good at. But my main focus with him right now, for where he's at, he's only at like 60 rides, is just not over schooling. I think is something that I did with my last one. And we had a lot of horsey confidence issues as a result of overschooling before.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting him move and helping guide him into being amazing.
And he's moving in a way that probably your other horse never really even found, unless maybe for Mom. It's not like she was bad, but like he's moving in a way that's like, whoa. Like when you see him move, you're like, your head, like your neck turns and you're like, look at that horse move.
Yeah.
And what's funny about him though, is I remember when you first got him, was it as a weanling-ish yearling?
Yeah.
This horse, and I have only seen a couple horses in my history, it's out of like thousands and thousands of horses, he could not, would not, did not lope.
No.
You couldn't turn him loose and make him lope. You couldn't lunge him on a big line in the round pen. He was like, I trot only, and there was nothing making that horse lope. And I was like, holy smokes, you got a dud.
I know. You were like, the last one was a dud, and now you did it again.
Yeah, you got another.
Doing wrong.
You got double dud. But now this horse is matured from a weanling yearling. He's 3 now. He's 3. He's bigger. He's stronger. I don't think it was a physical issue at all before. He just never mentally tried it. But anyway, now he's a loping machine. He looks amazing. Great out there. And if you'd have told me as a yearling or whatever that he was going to lope this nice now, I'd be like, I don't know. That's a far shot. So it surprises me sometimes how much these horses can do for us if we just stick with it Stick with programs, stick with the horses, and just keep getting little bits, and then they show up one day, and that's what he's doing. So
yeah, he's really, really nice. I love him a lot.
cool. You guys have any closing comments before we roll off here?
Thank you for the writing lesson this evening. Yeah.
You're welcome. Cool. All right. We're going to switch around here. Do you have anything? Oh, he does not have anything to say. Okay. All right. Let me check the chat out here. Guest lecture. Yes. Cash cab. Oh, that's right. That's funny. The solder. Yeah, I tell you what. So I got, so this solder. Solder.
Solder.
Thank you.
Not solder.
So when I don't know if you'd have seen my weld, you might have called it solder. Like it was a melting mess. Anyway, the report was that the handle held till this morning, so it's good. Let's see. They're all like, Kara, Kelly. They're like, it's late. Cool. All right. Well, I just want to get on here. It's been a long day. Sometimes we have long days. It is what it is, but we're finishing up strong. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you got to see some of the ladies sharing their stuff. Oh, hold on. Got one more thing here that she wants to say. 1 second.
No, it's not me. It was an option for you. Do you want me to hold your phone while you ride so they can actually see what you're writing?
No, we'll do that again later. Yeah, we'll do that again. We got to do the official intro for them. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and appreciate all the support for the welding and all that stuff. We made it through. So you guys take care. Have a great night. I know for a lot of you it's mega late. So